Hello, welcome to Escrow Escapes. This is the real estate stories, market trends, and true tales from the front lines of closings. I am Matthew Halliday, Navy veteran and father of three girls, also a full time real estate agent. Let's get into it.
Imagine it's closing day. Boxes stacked, movers at the door, and the contractor just texts, "Need another week." Keys are ready, the lender's file is mostly clean, and everyone wants to close. Who takes the risk? Welcome to Escrow Escapes. I'm Matthew Halliday. Let's break it down. Quick promise. By the time we're done, you'll know what an escrow holdback is, the exact paperwork lenders and title need, and the negotiation levers that actually move money safely. Plus a checklist you can use the next time someone says, "Can we still close? Ready?" A quick snapshot of the file. Buyer under contract. Seller agreed to replace a failing HVAC coil and to pull a permit for a backyard structure. 2 weeks out, a hidden issue doubled the repair time and the permit application was incomplete. Seller's funds were tied up elsewhere. Buyer wanted move-in. Seller wanted proceeds. Lender wanted assurance. Classic pressure cooker. Here's the bottom line. An escrow holdback is a bridge, not a band-aid. It lets closing happen while money stays in escrow to finish work. But the bridge needs engineering. Clear instructions, the right documents, and a defensible dollar amount. Okay, what's actually being held? An escrow holdback is money retained after closing until agreed conditions are met. Simple enough. But what that money covers matters. Contractor completion, final inspection or permit issuance, and lien releases. Those are the usual suspects. Make the math defensible. Use the contractor's bid, then add contingency. 10 to 20% is common. In this file, the escrow held 120% of the contractor's bid, contractor invoice plus a 20% cushion. Not glamorous, but it prevents fights when costs creep up. Now, documentation. Lenders and title companies hate vagueness. Lenders want underwriting comfort that the collateral won't be impaired. That means a conditional underwriting memo in writing that says, verbatim, "will approve funding if these holdback mechanics are in place." A phone call? Not enough. Title wants precise release conditions. Who signs off, exact deliverables, and a firm deadline. Without that, title won't accept instructions because of lien risk. So you need both. Underwriting's okay, and title's instructions that mirror it. Think of it as two parallel approvals that have to match. A practical combo that moved underwriting in this case: a signed contractor bid, a contractor affidavit committing to perform the work, and an escrow provision allowing direct disbursement to the contractor on final invoice plus lien waiver. Title signed off when those items showed up in escrow instructions with a release date. That's the package that unlocked funding. Permits complicate things big time. If a permit is outstanding, lenders often want proof the application is filed, a realistic timeline, and funds specifically earmarked for permit completion. In our file, the team escrowed a small separate amount for the permit fee and added language. Funds released only after the city issued final approval. That satisfied underwriting and protected the buyer if the permit never cleared. "We'll finish after we close," the seller reportedly said. That's a red flag. You don't take a verbal promise. Get the contractor affidavit with dates, a bid, and a lien waiver path. If the seller refuses, you push harder or you walk. Protect the deposit first. Negotiation levers you can use right now. Require a contractor affidavit with start and completion dates. Split the holdback if liquidity is an issue. One pot for the contractor, one pot for permits. Tie releases to tangible deliverables like invoices and lien waivers, and consider interim inspections for phased work. Agents. This is where you earn your fee. When do you walk away? If the missing work affects health or safety, if there's unpermitted structural work and the seller won't commit to cure, or if you can't produce credible documentation, no contractor bid, no proof of application for permit, no underwriting memo, then a holdback is too risky. Hold tight to the buyer's protections. Back to our finish line. With the bid, the affidavit, and title-approved instructions, the team closed on time. Escrow held 120% of the contractor's bid and a small permit escrow. Contractor completed the work in 2 weeks, supplied invoices and lien waivers, the inspector signed off, and escrow released funds. Move-in happened as planned. Not sexy, just clean. Quick checklist. Ready? Number 1. Get underwriting's conditional approval in writing. No ambiguous phone calls. Number 2. Pay for the work. Contractor bid. Contractor affidavit. And a clear payment and lien waiver path. Number 3. Make escrow instructions explicit. Release conditions, a deadline, and inspection sign-off. Mirror underwriting and title language. Number 4, add contingency to the holdback. 10 to 20% is a reasonable range. In tough cases, aim for that 120% we used. Number 5, if permits are involved, escrow permit funds or require proof of application acceptable to underwriting, don't let a missing permit be a verbal promise. One-line tip to protect your deposit and timeline. Before you agree to a holdback, get that conditional underwriting memo in writing and escrow instructions drafted or approved by title. If underwriting or title won't confirm the mechanics, don't close. That single step saves a lot of headaches. If this landed for you and you want more real-world tools for surviving closings, subscribe to Escrow Escapes. I'll keep bringing stories, checklists, and tactical guidance agents and clients can use immediately. The episode checklist is in the show notes. That's a wrap on this episode of Escrow Escapes. Thanks for listening, and remember, every deal has its bumps. It's how you navigate them that counts. Catch you next time.
Thanks for listening to Escrow Escapes. For more real estate tips, market updates, and behind-the-scenes stories, subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. I am Matthew Halliday. We'll see you on the next closing. Thanks. Have a great day.